the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
The year 2017, Wabrana Naro Namko Kufado, Eba Ghana, Akunya so betna so no. And Oye na been say or the BBFN say free SHS Ebeba. Now if we 2017, Ebepem Sabre, you know, a lot of things and our coso. You in the various newspapers, according to WAEC for crowd data, no more document or more about to judge. If we say free SHS no ebe to jano, aboni pabi brebe ama enkra oma nya opportunity ako school no far ahead and far better than tamana free SHS no MI. But as usual, NDC for your margin say anytime we are on mobile platform, no money Ghana for akasa no me twantro any atre Ghana for the free SHS no class step sebi enye papa. Na nsem mu na John mama ko kasa ya ene odi tum say papa na endra ewo ekosi se dwumadi so ekoso ewo Nsem-Pii FM wabra ye bra payi Philip Osebonsu obi etna edwemo no ena NDC MP ba kwa ye friend say Kofi Adams okupi mu buim eye BUEM mu amuni buim eye constituency no omo MP ena okupi dwumadi no so ena obi ye na agye say okay Honorable Adams, I didn't award to Ghana for them. And na you are Kofi Adams, and as a Kofi Adams, a copy mono or case. A year, free SHS in there, I'm one Ghana cry, and I said, a policy. I was saying, buying no crown, which you money, and never will bring a Kofi Adams kind. Na or Kansano, Anna, you are Kabila, the donor friend, James Kwabena Bonfe, yes, on a managing director at the National Forum newspaper. Kabila Oziana said there be on Timin Taho, and mono Kabila or we prempe, our ne Mako free SHS, one benefit from face on Tanahoma, Yura Kofi Adams, Boom MP, and Tanaho, and Kikans and Bonin for free SHS, and one Brono Kabila, on one bushing for no Kabila and money and a bushing of one benefit from free SHS, and a studio there, now more than Pa Kabila, and so they say. And a toma a Yura Kofi Adams or studios of Nsem-Pii FM Ekosi say you so.
Okay. Yeah, we are more examination report. Oh sure. By why sure. Have you seen one report to our unsighted malpractice over Babida?
No, see they are overwhelmed.
Oh, me
you see,
you see, you see the conversation must be forward looking.
Yeah.
I'm not here for this banter when as my member so say Obia one interest. We are seeing Obia one interest. Me catch or say time bia on my bayana dwene say obeye ade bia eye here hoden pass ano the bia the problems ba go and check the history of education in Ghana. 1951 Kwame Nkrumah say yenye compulsory basic education for everybody and they introduce a wiane anopa school
shift system
for the first time. What happened? Infrastructure was a problem, but of course, some government, you know, obey investing more in expansion. You know, still there were challenges. The American question is, share the positive sides, as well. And results were comparatively. What's it? Results no me sa policy now we can say and Ghana from that side of West, you know. Is it a WAEC policy, a West African Examination Council, no? And yes, I didn't say Ghana government they can say what in one free. I don't know, it was COVID period, no. Maybe WAEC and they take his decision, no. Say oh yeah.
It's a government program and a mass idea buy. And your WAEC no can say yeah be exam separate edia mamu. And that's for WAEC is an exams organization body. But say who align with program to schedule with the other. I didn't know they are working so hard to bring the schedule back to the September.
Because the four no can say no I'm back to exams in June. The four no.
Other four countries. Yes. In June.
Yes.
And we couldn't have written our
it was COVID period, yes. Okay. No, that was it. So
okay, very well.
Well, somebody here can says they will be sending me a daily post. Say in 2012.
Yes.
WAEC we will do a results because of exam malpractices.
Oh, it happens every year.
I'm just saying. Say me make say I feel bad. Now, maybe secondary school 97. There was rumor say, oh, our policy schools been one way time. Or we will do more resource for no and yet matter. The American question say, oh, share the analytical report of the 2010 population and housing census report. Obi, Ghana for the do near Kosukua, ye walk up to university degree and more, were less than 3%. One more, the highest cohort of Ghana for now Kosukupa, one or more middle school, and I say BC. Do you know the population? It was less than 15%. And the data no Ghana for if you say lettered, the facts on the ground, empirics no did not support that. And sabi educational reports and research actually say obi timi kosuku and now classroom check edru at least base in fear do watch and I say do son konwa wan kosuku cry biom na okosiansa no adwuma e ma no bon ho modern was hard in san adwuma na wo ye no e chen say the wan kosuku enru sa enti na e ma SHS no e ubiquitous e imperative so na obi oye bibi sa e won some kind I have at some point the posturing of government I questioned it. Me come a lecture be 2018 e wo Winneba youth group be na tachampon no assemblyman e no yes ade no sabre no the decision say PTA for mom contribute to aibia to it na minim ade na etachiri it was wrong because they are stakeholders sabi ye school fees grant PTA I
don't think it was saying mom contribute. I was saying any compulsory. Untimi shower for because not PT and yes, I can Korani be free school. It make it optional.
I say the way some commodity call was an issue.
Okay.
Emma PTA not die. And that's near man PTA de baba buanes animal echo. Ya can no. Na say ube can trust and then modern bonum ko nim compared to wine record. Because comparative records we are from 2015 up to 2020. Free SHS for no modern before. Yes. And this notion say the good old days, Obi, the good old days. Nyama na yesiano primary school. Any nyama musian and difference abamu. Enti say adia ebeboye nyina. Nyina yitu say adia number 1. Obi. Aboama ne access adoso men kan kra no met me de me college Prempeh college I am fanton ye kan frustrate Prempeh college say ye 11 houses instead of me we Prempeh college 8 houses me we ye no old boys in kwan kabo mu ma yesi ba ko kan
okay
but ena me no ka say ya nya 2 more houses ba ko ne dia to senior Matthew Opoku Prempeh no say ono na o lead as education minister ne sa anema no Opokuare any other schools anya infrastructure no na en so ani kopem se de ya hu hia na ewom de but yan kan yan ntum so se ene Prempeh college me na me wo hono no na ye population nyina a free from 1 ekosi upper 6 na ye nru 3000 in fact na akoso ani 2000 enru 2000 ene me nya kwani wo mu kohia student faculty numbers 6000 facilities ni kakra bi na abeka ho but what it means is say yama nipa dodo na ne omo ko Prempeh college mean others can say for other schools no ade there also be the issue of equity and then no nipa ena kwan eko so called na
class A
schools no edo so chain one mo anankan omunya kwan eko eno so ampa na nyampa
okay
ansana obi ye wie no a yanhwe wono mo a wo makosi akan ama oman no under South Free SHS at the international level sempo ye wia ai said na profo kan say wo person say ye wia ai resource na de ma wo mo a international level no mo kwa eno so mo ko dinkunim no eno so so enti dabi nye ye kan ye ka de anya no nko a Emma and Rameka say Kofi, it then I begs the question say now mono, what is your posturing about this? One, Moka say enye ye. Moka say free SHS, enye ye, true or false. You did.
Obi.
What I say? And nano, Obi. I even had issue say. I remember 2016. I said that baby na mampani akufado a free bani party. Sanyo liberal policies no other Romano. And yet they are no more than one day free SHS left oriented policies. I have questions say were they going to be sincere? They've proved that say indeed. One more any bring one say one day one more with all the challenges and issues challenges na one mono na yan ka kwanye be ne be fa so e ba kuna maken of course can so near share
but na the opposition leader eka say bring stakeholders under one roof, talk about the policy and possibly review it.
Bobby, can I tell you something? Yes. I am disappointed with that refrain.
The refrain of what?
I will tell you something. Okay? I had a suggestion, say, policy on mining.
Yes.
The entire illegal mining because of Article 2576, which entrusts mineral resources in the state and deny the people who sit on the mineral. And as I say, changes what stops me from to have suggested that to the minister? Nothing. If the former president is indeed convinced that he's genuine, he means well, and he wants the progression of that program, as he's saying, who stops him from presenting a paper to the government? And now why BBC will be rejected?
Paper to government, say.
That's also the first stakeholders on for ideas, idea now. Also, he's very critical of it in the media.
Sure.
Time now they hear criticism no. And all the two paper. Look,
document.
My governance is a people business.
Yes.
Good governance rests on the people. The people decide say yepe and nebeko. We are sure said the susuya one susuya papa.
Put it on paper.
You can even write in the papers. People are writing articles in the newspapers. And serious government,
he can also talk about it.
Yes, but what true policy suggestion? And then you ignore your friend Juma. Then he says, me the policy in Kraba.
Man,
who are ranking member on education?
Very well.
Masa ranking member no parliament. No kasasam no. They are not doing that.
Very well.
They can say yenya critical. Yemongu.
Medase pa. There were other issues, but Kofi Mema just react now for Yemra main issues.
I will not spend time on reactions, but we want to position ourselves looking forward. We are so disappointed in the professor and the doctor. Discussions on it. Now, we are so very political, and they were not minded.
Were they?
Yeah, very, very political. Because Professor Nyako introducing the issues of exams and exam small practices into these whole discussions about free SHS.
But he was then reacting to what he has heard former president say.
And I'm saying that, and you, who is the host of the program, and part of multimedia group should have immediately corrected him. Mukra Mustation, a story, they were overwhelmed with exam small practices.
So we read that story out.
And as a professor and someone who is potential to become a deputy education minister should have known say the examination body raise concerns. Now a stakeholder like His Excellency John Dramani is also echoing it. Say bibia, why should that be linked to say Ubekasa the way Okasa? Look, we are so concerned about the real challenges of free SHS.
Okay.
And about exams malpractices. But even in relation to that, I believe Professor Nyako has listened to some of his colleague professors in the tertiary level who say, and I believe you like reading, so you would have read it. Say, on person Musa introducing university entrance exams. That they want to introduce university entrance exams. You have heard this. You have heard this as another level of what? CV. And also we can say President Mahama no can. President Mahama no.
But those are all among for suggestions.
And I'm saying that universities are seeking to introduce that as another level of what? CV. Why would they want to do that? We are talking about, instead of allowing the degree and levels of conjections in the name of access. We are talking about quality free secondary education. That is what is of our interest. And yet, this quantity, what do you want to go and you don't care about where they sleep, how they eat, and so on and so forth. No, you cannot give education.
But the quality will be based on outcomes. And they argue, said the outcomes, the outcome shows that the students are doing well.
Well, if you have a whole ministry that spends almost 100 million in photocopying past questions and preparing students just for exams.
Yes.
Just only for exams, past questions, and not printing textbooks. What would you expect to come out? We want to train students for future.